Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the OC Riptide Baseball Network. The OC Riptide at home once again to take on the Inland Valley Pirates. We thank you for joining us all season and all game long here on the OC Riptide Baseball Network. Keith DeMolder live here from Concordia University at Eagle Stadium to broadcast this one, a beautiful day here in Irvine, California. The Pirates and Riptide battling to a tie yesterday. 3-3 the score there in that one. That one at Inland Valley's place. So the Riptide hoping to change their fortunes today back at home in front of their home crowd. We saw some new faces yesterday. Joey Parente, the center fielder, had a great game against the Pirates. With 2 hits to his credit on 5 at-bats. He had 2 singles, and right now we're just going to take a quick break for the national anthem. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks. Keith DeMolder here for the OC Riptide Baseball Network, live here from Concordia University. We thank you for joining us here. The OC Riptide taking on the Inland Valley Pirates. Should be a great game here from Concordia as we get into our starting lineups for the Riptide. On the mound, Sam Miller, the Central Arizona College product, 1-1 in his freshman year. 7 strikeouts, 7 hits, and a 6.43 ERA in 6 appearances. Looking to reverse his fortunes here. Had a great high school career at Cathedral Catholic. Was 5-1 in his senior year with a 1.39 ERA, 23 strikeouts, and just 9 earned runs in 45.1 innings. A 2-year varsity starter. So looking to get some more reps here today. Looking at the defensive situation for the Riptide. Behind the plate, as always, Cooper Uhl. At first base, Logan Poulsen. Then Hunter Biggie, Will Proctor. And rounding out the infield at third base, Eric Wagaman. In the outfield, from left to right, Aaron Greenfield, Joey Parente, and in right, David Miranda, who is a new addition, a great addition, might I add, out of, Florida Atlantic University. Batted .319 there with the Owls, with 14 home runs. So the Riptide hoping to bring in some offensive help. But now at the plate are the Pirates, and Alian Dong, the shortstop, to bat first. infielders playing very deep. Dong stepping in. The first pitch here from Miller. A little bit high in the zone, outside, ball one. 1-0 the count. Here, top of the first. Miller from the windup and the pitch. That one catches the outside corner, strike one. Miller sets. And here's the pitch. This one grounded a little bit past the pitcher, and a play made there on the run. Dong tripping over first base, so one out here in the first. The play made there by Will Proctor. So one out away. Now coming up, Joshua Jones. The windup and the pitch from Miller catches the outside corner of the plate. 0-1 the count. Jones, the center fielder here for this Pirate team. Miller with the 0-1 delivery. That one's up high. Jones with one hit and a strikeout in yesterday's game. Swung on and missed at that one. So a 1-2 count on Jones. Miller gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Right down the pipe, but a little bit low, so they're going to call that one a ball. 2-2 now the count. Jones steps back in. One out here in the top of the first. The pitch swung on and missed there. Strike three. Miller gets Jones to fan, and 2 outs quickly here in the top of the first. Miller dealing early. Ryan Withorn stepping up to the plate for the Pirates. Miller with the first pitch in the dirt. Withorn with 2 at-bats in yesterday's game, but no hits to show. Miller with the pitch. This one hit right up the middle. Could be in center field, and it goes. So Withorn with a single to extend this inning. He's on first safely. Now Christian Lopez stepping up to the plate for the Pirates. Miller's pitch was taken right back to him. Had a chance to field, but couldn't react in time. On first, Withorn. The windup and the first pitch of the at-bat, a swing and a miss. Strike one. Lopez with multiple hits yesterday against the Riptide also struck out. Miller hoping his 1-strike lead will help him. Fouled off the top of the head of Cooper Uhl, and he's a little shaken up, but hopefully he's okay. So an 0-2 count on Lopez. Runner at first is Withorn. Ooh, still a little shaken up there. Maybe seeing stars, however. The sophomore out of LMU. A starter for The Lions hoping he's okay. Now Lopez back in the box. 0-2 the count. Miller sets. Looks back to first and throws. Ooh, a little bit downstairs. Ball one. One, two, the count. 2 outs here. Top one. Scoreless. Miller with the pitch. That one high in the zone. Ball two. And they're going to change the baseballs here. In yesterday's game, the Riptide had a 3-0 lead going into the bottom of the 8th, but allowed 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th and 9th innings. So they couldn't pull out the win. Ended up being a 3-3 tie against these Pirates. Miller with his 5th pitch, that one down in the zone, so a full count here. Lopez able to work around after being down early. 3-2 now. Runner automatically going on this pitch. Miller, the windup, the throw, and this one is hit in a shallow left field, in for a single. So 2 straight singles here for the Pirates. Now Matt Manskar coming up to the plate for the Pirates. Miller looking good early, but now has surrendered 2 straight base hits to IV. Manskar looking to bring him home. Miller looks back the runner and deals. That one low in the zone. Ball one. As always, we'd like to thank you for joining us here on the OC Riptide Baseball Network. Keith DeMolder live here from Concordia University in beautiful Irvine, California. 1-0 the count. Miller looks back once and throws. Ooh, gets Lopez in a rundown. The throw to second. They've got him in a pickle, folks. And the tag is going to be applied and made by Proctor. No, they actually call him. They call him safe. And they're going to give the run to the Pirates. So, wow. Proctor looked like he had him there in the rundown. They calling him safe, and a run scoring for the Pirates. So, a quick 1-0 lead. A nice, I guess a nice decision there by Lopez. And head coach Tiger Peterson not happy about that one. Proctor had the tag right in his wheelhouse, unable to make it though. So with that, we're going to bring it now to the bottom of the first. 1-0 Pirates with an early lead. Welcome back, folks. The Riptide now up to bat down 1-0 after a fluke pickoff move gone wrong. Now up to bat, Joey Parente. Out of Lewis and Clark State, actually played most of his college ball with Fullerton College. Watches a strike right there, 1-1 the count. The windup and the pitch in this one, hit to the third baseman, play made, throw it on over to first, there for the out. So Parente retired early. Nice throw on first there by Aaron Paik. Cooper Ohl now coming up. Ohl, a local product on scholarship at LMU, batted .210 this year with 12 RBIs and a .304 on-base percentage. Watches the first pitch in there, strike one. Was all CIF in his senior year and actually had a 2-run homer and a walk-off single against San Juan Hills. That one down in the zone, 1-1 the count. So a 1-1 count here, 1 out. Ohl watches that one inside. Ohl is actually the second generation baseball player. His mother actually played softball at Long Beach State. So it runs in his blood. 2-1 pitch taken the other way, but foul. So 2 strikes now here on Ohl. The windup and the pitch, and Ohl takes this one to left center. In the gap it goes. He's thinking too. He's going to round first, and he's going to stop there. So a nice single by Cooper Ohl. And now Eric Wagaman going to step to the plate. Wagaman now playing with Houston. Played at Orange Coast College last year, batting .214 with a homer, 7 RBIs, and 8 runs. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed there, strike one. This season, Wagaman leading the team with 5 hits, batting .417. He has a triple and 3 RBIs. The windup and the pitch, that one on the outside part of the plate, so 1-1 now the count. Fans streaming in here to Concordia, about 50 plus here to watch this game. Runner on first is Ohl. Wagaman at the plate, a 1-1 count. Here's the delivery. Down low, 2-1. Warming up on deck, David Miranda. 2-1. Bench saying to look for the fastball. Here's the pitch. That one, an off speed on the outside. 3-1 the count. Runner going. Ohl down to second. He's able to steal the base. A errant throw there from catcher Andy Martinez, and a strike on Wagaman, but a stolen base by Ohl. Excuse me. So a full count here on Wagaman. 1 out, 1 runner on second, that Ohl. That pitch down in the zone. They're going to call that ball 4. Pirate fans not happy about that one, so that's going to put runners on first and second, and David Miranda now at the plate. The windup and the pitch. This one taken to right field, going back. This one's going to go against the wall. Multiple runners could score. Miranda stepping up at second and, able to score safely. An RBI double. David Miranda taking that one first pitch deep to right field. And the Riptide are on the board. They tie this 1-1. Logan Poulsen now in great position to score some runners of his own with one out. 2 runners on, that being Miranda and Wagaman. He watches the first pitch in there. 1-0 the count on Poulsen. Two runners in scoring position for the Riptide and just 1 out. That second one in the dirt. 2-0 the count. This season, Poulsen with a .250 average. We apologize for lack of identification on the mound for the Pirates, Michael Gomez. Poulsen waiting for the pitch. Gomez fires, catches the outside part of the plate there, strike one. Riptide on the board with a 1-run double off the bat of David Miranda. Poulsen with an opportunity to make it more. He flies this one to shallow left field, potentially tagging Wagaman. He will tag. The throw nearly in time. Wagaman sliding into third, and Miranda going 3. He is safe at third too. So a run scores on a sacrifice 5 from Poulsen. Wagaman with some heads-up base running. And at third right now is Miranda with the potential for a 3-run inning. Phil Steering at the plate. So the Riptide up 2-1 here in the bottom of the first. Seems to be a theme for this Riptide team is getting out early. Didn't think it would be this early. 2-1 lead, 2 outs. Strike in there on Steering. Steering could potentially go to the draft, folks. His last season was unbelievable. Hit .421, 53 hits, 6 home runs, and 24 RBIs. Steering lifts this one to shallow right field. A play made there. Fielder Bailey had to move to his left. That one, Benny Aguilera. So now we're going to go to the top of the second. 2 runs in for the Riptide. 2-1, they lead. Matt Manskar back up after a fluky pickoff run execution play there from the Pirates earlier in the first. We're now at the top of the second inning. Sam Miller still on the bump for the Riptide. This one is hit high and a little bit deep to left field. Play made in the sun there by Greenfield. So Mascar taking the first pitch to left, but didn't have enough juice on it. Out there made by Greenfield. One away here in the top of the second. 2-1 Riptide lead. Miller gets the sign and throws. First pitch in there, strike. Oh, 1 the count. The wind up, the pitch. This one taken off the heel, and a play made at first in time. Hunter Cooper hitting that one right off the leg of Miller. Miller able to field it somewhat cleanly. Throws it over to first just in time. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the second. Now stepping up to the plate, Brandon Bradshaw, the left fielder for the Pirates. 2 away, top second, 2-1 Riptide on top. Miller finally setting down. First pitch in there, strike. Second pitch, this one a nubbler to Poulsen. Poulsen makes the play, throws over to Miller in time for the third out of the inning. So the Pirates going 1, 2, 3. We're now going to go to the bottom of the second inning. Riptide 2, Pirates 1. Welcome back, folks, here. Riptide Pirates. Aaron Greenfield now up to bat for OC. Still on the mound is Gomez. First pitch, a little bit high, ball 1. On the year, Greenfield batting .375 with 3 hits. Gomez fires a little bit inside, 2-0 the count. Greenfield with one of the better on-base percentages, too. 2 walks to go along with his 3 hits. Gomez sets and fires that one up in the zone. 3-0 the count. Once again, the score 2-1. Riptide on top of the Pirates. Gomez with the 3-0 delivery. That one inside for a strike. One delivery swung on and missed. So now a full count on Greenfield. Just looking for a pitch to hit. Greenfield flies it. Ooh, right in front of us, folks. A little bit too close for comfort. So Greenfield fouls that one off. Trying to kill me up here. Now the 3-2 delivery, grounded left side, out of play. I wish I just grabbed that. That would have been so sick. But nevertheless, Greenfield looking for a pitch to hit or looking to take his base. Gomez sets. Here's with the 3-2 pitch. That one out of the zone, and Greenfield going to take his base. Third walk of the season for Greenfield. Hunter Biggie stepping into the box. Actually a pitcher at Harvard University, believe it or not. This season batting .333. The windup and the pitch, that one outside, in for a strike. Runner at first, Greenfield. 0-1 the count. No outs here. Runner going, the throw down to second, not in time. Oh, they're going to call him out, actually. Well, that one looked a little bit behind, but I guess the tag applied before he got there. Greenfield caught stealing at second. So a nice throw there by Martinez. Gets Greenfield. And now there's one out here in the bottom of the second. 1-1 count on Biggie. The pitch fouled off behind the plate. One and two now the count. Biggie, a Los Gatos High School alum, now at Harvard. Actually a pitcher at Harvard, which makes his batting prowess very interesting. He watches that one in the dirt. As a freshman, he tossed 8 games, going 1-0 with a save, and had 13 strikeouts over 15 innings. So as good from the mound as he is in the batter's box. Fouls that one off, out of play. 2-2 the count remains. It's no wonder Biggie got into Harvard, a National Merit Scholar from Los Gatos, and also a football player and a swimmer. 2-2 the count, one out. The pitch swung on and missed, and that one was in the dirt. They're going to throw on a first anyways, but Biggie goes down swinging. Now stepping up to the plate, Will Proctor. 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Once again, we'd like to thank you for joining us here on the OC Riptide Baseball Network. Keith Mulder live here from Concordia University. Gomez still dealing, now settling down after giving up 2 runs in the first. First pitch, high in the zone, ball one. Proctor, a University of Georgia infielder, swings at that one, 1-1. This year batted .241 with 28 hits, 8 doubles, 3 home runs, and 17 RBIs. The 1-1 pitch swung on and missed there. Strike two. So Gomez up here on Proctor. Gomez sets and fires that one outside. The same pitch he got Biggie to swing and miss on. Threw that one there. Instead, though, Proctor not biting. So a 2-2 count here. 2 outs, bottom 2. Riptide with a 2-1 lead. Gomez looking to put it into that. That one fouled off. 2-2 the count remains. Proctor also part of a baseball family. His father, Jeff, played for 4 years at Georgetown. Gomez winds and fires and gets Proctor swinging. So 2 straight strikeouts for Gomez. And we're now going to go to the top of the 3rd inning. Riptide still with a 2-1 lead. Welcome back, folks. Keith Mulder here for the OC Baseball Network. OC Riptide, Inland Valley Pirates. Great game shaping in front of us. 2-1 Riptide on top, and we're here in the top of the 3rd as the Pirates going to take some swings. Miller still on the mound for the Riptide. Throws one outside, ball one. Miller winds and fires, and a swing and a miss there. Strike one. Miller with the pitch, swung on and missed once again, so a 1-2 count. Miller looking for the sign from Uhl. Likes what he sees. Sets. From the windup in the pitch. That one swung on and missed. Strike 3. Miller with another strikeout, and that's going to put one away. Martinez now up for the Pirates. Aguilera goes down with a K. So one away. Martinez stepping in. Here's the pitch from Miller. This one connected left side out of play. It looked good off the bat, but just two left for Martinez. So 0-1 the count, 1 out in the top of the third. Miller fires off speed just outside, 1-1. Miller with the 1-1 delivery. Grounder to short. The throw made in time to retire Martinez. A nice play by Proctor. So now 2 out here in the top of the third. The last hitter for the Pirates, Aaron Pack. Miller settling down in this game. The pitch catches the outside corner, strike one. Oh, 1 count here on Pack. The pitch on the outside corner once again, strike two. These right-handed pitchers, folks, they like to pound the outside corner. Let's see if Miller goes there again. The windup in the 0-2 delivery. Ooh, a curve just outside. So 1-2 now on Pack. The third baseman stepping in. And Miller delivers. This one sent to right field. Can of corn there. Play made. Inning over. Miranda was there, so now we're going to go to the bottom of the third. 2-1 Riptide looking to add to their 1-run lead. Welcome back, folks. Keith DeMolder here live from Concordia. The Riptide up 2-1 on the Inland Valley Pirates. Now up to bat, Jacob Rosender. Swings at the first pitch, strike one. Gomez's second, just outside. This season, Rosender with a .250 average after being up to the plate 4 times. A grounder, a little bit high, but the play made on the run. One hop, got him at first. So a nice play there made by Alien Dong to retire Rosender. That's going to now bring us to the top of the Riptide order. Joey Parente just committed this spring to Lewis and Clark State after playing multiple seasons at Fullerton College. That pitch outside. 1-0 the count on Parente. One away here, bottom three. Gomez pitches. This one is hit hard and deep to right field, but not deep enough. A play made for the second out. Aguilera. Now Cooper Uhl trying to get on base after 2 straight batters retired for the Riptide. 2-1 the score. Riptide still on top. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Gomez still dealing. The windup and the pitch, that one outside. The pitch, this one is hit high but shallow, and a nice diving catch made. Oh my goodness. The catch made Brandon Bradshaw in left, and he's rubbing his arm, but that was a great out. So now we're going to go to the top of the 4th. Still 2-1 Riptide on top of the Pirates. Alien Dung brings us to the top of the order. Pirates looking to overcome a 1-run Riptide lead. We're here in the top of the 4th from Concordia. Miller still on the mound for the Riptide. First pitch swung on and hit to shallow left. A play made there by Proctor. 1 away. Josh Jones now stepping in. One out in the top of the 4th. Here's the pitch, a curveball on the inside part of the plate. Great movement there from Miller. 0-1 the count. Jones takes a big hack and misses. 0-2. The Pirates, after getting 2 hits early, have been held hitless since. 1 out, 2 strikes. The pitch from Miller to Jones, that one outside. Miller with this one back to the pitcher, but going to be fielded and thrown on to first in time. Biggie with a nice play. Excuse me, that one actually. Yeah, excuse me, that was Biggie. It's hard to see the uniforms, folks. I thought that was Jacob Rosender, but he's the designated hitter for this game. So 2 outs, Biggie to Poulsen. And Miller is settled down comfortably in this one. Now up Ryan Whitthorne. A slider upstairs, 1-0. Miller, the windup in the pitch, and this one a grounder to the third baseman. Play made. Throw over to first, not in time. It actually hits the runner and goes into foul territory. An unfortunate throwing error. Eric Wagaman unable to make the play. So an infield single there from Whitthorne, and Christian Lopez now up. So 1 on, 2 out, top 4, 2-1. Riptide still with the lead. Lopez at the plate. The pitch from Miller, outside, ball 1. Here's the pitch. This one fouled off behind the plate. 1-1 now the count. Runner on first. Miller delivers to Lopez, catches the outside part of the plate there, strike 2. One and 2 the count, 2 outs. Here's the pitch, curve on the outside. Miller bringing in great size, 6'5", 210. Could have been a basketball player if he wanted to, folks, but baseball definitely his passion. Here's the 2-2 pitch. This one taken right down the line, but foul. So Lopez able to hang in here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner on first. Here's the pitch from Miller, and this one is skied to left field, ranging over. Will he have enough room? He does. The catch made. Greenfield for the 3rd out of the inning. We're going now bottom 4, 2-1, Riptide on top. Wagaman stepping back into the box for the Riptide. We're now in the bottom of the fourth inning. 2-1 still the score. And Gomez still on the mound for the Pirates. First pitch fouled off right side for the first out. A nice catch there made by Withorn. So Wagaman retired quickly. Miranda now at the plate. This one grounded to the right side, and it's a fair ball caught, and another play made at first by Withorn. So Miranda swinging at the first pitch. That one a grounder down the first base line. So 2 quick outs, and Poulsen walks up. Gomez able to settle down after a 2-run first. First pitch, automatic take there from Poulsen. In there, strike 1. Second pitch, that one outside. One count here on Poulsen. The windup, the pitch, that one in the dirt. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. That one in the dirt once again. Gomez thinking Poulsen is going to swing at the low stuff. Three one the count. Hitters count for Poulsen. Infield playing deep. Probably not expecting a bunt here from the Hawaii Star. Here's the pitch. This one swung on and flied. Shallow left field. And trying to track it down there was Bradshaw and also Pack, but the sun just a little bit too glaring. So that one falls innocently to the grass. Count is full on Poulsen. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Poulsen staying alive. A nice quiet day here in Irvine. Breeze starting to pick up. Thank you once again for joining us here on the OC Riptide Baseball Network. Gomez with the full count delivery in that one. Fouled off once again. Hits off the top of the dugout and out of play. Excuse me. Poulsen back in the box. Righty on lefty, and that one nearly hits him in the shins, and he's going to take his base. So a 2-out rally potentially here for the Riptide. Steering into the box. As mentioned, Steering had an unbelievable year this year for the University of Hawaii at Hilo. Steering fouls that one off behind the plate. So 0-1 the count on Steering. The windup in the pitch. That one just outside. Steering with a nice take. 1-1 the count. Steering, swinging and missing on that pitch. That one a little bit outside. 1-2 now the count. Poulsen still at first, not a stolen base threat per se. He's going to go, though, on the pitch, and Steering retired for the third out of the inning there. Swung on an outside pitch. Now we're going to go to the top of the fifth. Still a 2-1 ball game. Riptide on top of the Pirates. Matt Manskar up to play for the Pirates. A 2-1 game here from Concordia. Miller still on the mound for the Riptide. His first pitch, a curve in there, strike one. Miller with some nice movement on that one. Has been holding his own this entire game. Great command. Infield playing deep. That one a little bit too inside. Ball one. Miller, the windup and the pitch. That one right back to him. He knocks it down. Throws it on to first. That one in time. Miller able to get Manskar by a step. So one away early. Hunter Cooper now trying to take his hacks. Top of the fifth. Once again, folks, 2-1 Riptide on top of the Pirates. Miller from the stretch. This one fouled off shallow side, and Wagaman unable to get there in time. Oh, 0-1 the count. Ground ball to Wagaman. He bobbles it, picks it up, throws it over to first, not in time. So Wagaman with his second defensive miscue of the game and a runner on first. That being Cooper. It's going to bring up Brandon Bradshaw to the plate. So Miller in trouble once again. He's able to set and fires the first pitch of the at-bat down low, ball one. Here's the windup and the 1-0 pitch. A curve in there for a strike. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Potential double play could be made. Riptide just have to get lucky. Miller from the stretch and the pitch. This one is hit up the middle. A nice diving play made over back to first, and that throw goes foul, and that one's going to be out of play. So an automatic base, an automatic 2 bases. So a nice diving play there made by Hunter Biggie, but the throw over to first was just a little bit too low, and with 2 outs, there's a runner on third, that being Hunter Cooper on third, and that's going to bring up to the plate Benny Aguirre. Utilizing a pink bat. Watches the first pitch down low, ball 1. Here's the pitch, and that one swung on and missed. So a 1-1 count here on Aguirre. Aguirre lifts this one high to center field, but a play made ranging over and making the catch, Joey Parente. So after a little bit of defensive miscues, the Riptide now going to bat in the bottom of the 5th, 2-1 the score. And Greenfield back up to bat for the Riptide. 2-1 the score. The Riptide held scoreless since the first, as have both teams, really. Greenfield trying to change that, however, here in the bottom of the 5th, and he swings at the first pitch and sends it to center field. Coming over to make the play there for the first out of the inning, Josh Jones. Hunter Biggie back up after making a poor throwing error in the last inning, trying to make up for it with his bat in this one. Gomez still on the mound for the Pirates, the sophomore out of University of Maryland. His pitch is up in the zone. So 2-0 the count. Biggie steps back in, 2-0 the count. Here's the pitch. That one in there for a strike. Gomez with a career 3-5 record. Trying to get a win here in this one. Needs some help, though. Biggie fouls that one off, so 2 strikes, 2 balls, and Biggie with an opportunity to extend this inning for the Riptide. The windup in the pitch, and Biggie swings and hits this one into center field. It's going to get in for a single. So Biggie on base, runner at first for Will Proctor. One out on the board. Of course, Greenfield flying out. The first pitch from Gomez up in the zone. So 1-0 the count on Proctor. Gomez, second pitch in there for a strike on the outside corner. The 1-1 delivery and a pickoff move nearly got. Actually, excuse me. So, I mean, it nearly got big at first, but I guess there was some catcher interference called on the play. So, Proctor automatically going to take his base. I think it was either catcher interference or a hit by pitch. One of the two. Nevertheless, Riptide with 2 men on and 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Jacob Rosender up to bat for the Riptide. Gomez throws a heater on the outside, ball 1. Here's the pitch. Once again, another heater on the outside corner, and Martinez going out to talk to the pitcher. Gomez a little shaken. 2 straight balls on the outside, trying to hit that outside part of the plate. Here's the pitch, a swing and a miss, a big hack taken by Rosender. 2-1 the count. Encouraging words from Tiger Peterson, the head coach of the Riptide. The windup and a 2-1 delivery, another swing and a miss, Rosender missing. 2-2 the count. Runners on first and second. Force out at first, second, and third base, so any grounder a potential to turn 2. Rosender, though, striking out, swinging. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Back to the top of the order, Joey Parente. Parente with the chance to, ooh, that one gets past the catcher, and both runners are going to advance. That one nearly hitting Parente in the shoulder, and Martinez unable to handle it, so both runners going to advance. Biggie on third and Proctor on second. Gomez with the pitch inside once again, 2-0 the count. We thank you for joining us once again here on the OC Riptide Baseball Network. Keith DeMolder to bring you this one. Here's the pitch from Gomez, and a knuckler just out of the reach of Pack on the third base line. 2-1 the count. Gomez from the stretch. The pitch a little bit inside once again, so a 3-1 count on Parente. Parente with a great game yesterday, went 2 for 5. Looking to repeat similar results in this one. 3-1 the count, 2 outs, runners on second and third. The pitch, inside, so that's going to load the bases for Cooper Uhl. So Cooper Uhl with the potential to blow this one wide open. Runners on every single base. Bases full of Riptide. Gomez looking to get out of trouble. He has 2 outs in this inning, so he could get out with a goose egg on the board. Here's the pitch. That one outside. Doesn't want to give Uhl a pitch to hit because anything could turn into a run. Uhl, the catcher from LMU, a local product out of Trabuco Hills. Gomez sets and fires. Uhl hits this one to the right side. A nice play made, 1 hop, and thrown over to first for the third out of the inning. Manskar with a nice defensive play. So after loading the bases, they leave 3 on. The Riptide still with a 2-1 lead, going now to the top of the 6th. Alberto Vargas into bat for the Pirates. And he gets beamed with that one. Inside pitch from Miller. Hits Vargas. And now Isaiah Carrion stepping up to play for the Pirates. So no outs and a runner already on first. Miller still in the game for the Riptide. Here's the pitch. In there, strike one. Quality start here from Sam Miller, the Cathedral Catholic High School product, playing his college ball at Central Arizona College. 0-1 the count on Correa, and this one is hit to left field. Easy play for Greenfield to make, and he catches it, ranging to his left. 1 out. Now Brendan Loss taking his swings for the Pirates. Runner on first, 1 out. Miller's first pitch offering in there for a strike. Won the count, 1 out. Miller working from the stretch as always. The pitch, ground ball left side, picked up, and they're just going to go to first. Nice play there made by Wagaman. And Wagaman, after bobbling a couple early in this one, makes a nice play to retire the second batter of the inning. 2 outs. The runner advances to second, though, that being Vargas. Now Josh Jones at the plate. Miller with an off-speed pitch catching the outside corner, strike one. Miller sets. Comfortable lead for Vargas at second. The pitch swung on and popped up behind the plate. This one is going to be caught in foul territory by Uhl. Almost hit the fence, but that's going to bring us now to the bottom of the sixth. Riptide on top by 1. Still a 2-1 game. Eric Wagaman up to bat for the Riptide. We're here in the bottom of the sixth inning. We thank you once again for joining us here on the OC Riptide Baseball Network. Keith DeMolder to bring you the entirety of this one from Concordia University in beautiful Irvine, California. First pitch in there, strike to Wagaman. A 2-1 game, Riptide on top by 1. Wagaman hits this one, bounces off, and a play made at second base. Wagaman retired, so the ball going off the pitcher's glove and into the glove of Matt Manskar. So now there's 1 out in the inning. Wagaman put a great swing on that one. Unfortunately, a defender there to make the play. So with 1 out, David Miranda stepped to the bag. Here's the pitch on the outside corner. 1-0 the count. Second pitch there, a ball. The 2-0 delivery, that one in the dirt. So 3 straight balls here to Miranda. An automatic take there from the right fielder, so a 3-1 count now. 1 out still for the Riptide. That one in the dirt, so Miranda going to take his base. That's going to bring up Logan Poulsen. Poulsen stepping in with a chance to get yet another RBI. The runner, Miranda. Here's the pitch. Lefty on lefty. This one taken deep to right field, but going foul as that one. Had enough to be a home run, but just a little bit foul. Oh, 1 the count, 1 out here on Poulsen. The windup, this one, a curveball on the outside, but nearly missing the plate, so 1-1 the count. Miranda already going, and they're going to catch him in the rundown. Miranda going to be tagged out there, showing his hand a little bit early in a pickoff move, getting him. So 2 away in the bottom of the 6th. One of many base runners retired on the base paths. Peterson not happy about that one. Poulsen fouls this one off left field line, and a catch made there on the run. We're now going to go to the top of the 7th inning. 2-1 Riptide with the lead. Welcome back, folks. Top of the 7th inning, new pitcher for the Riptide, Hunter Biggie, moving over from second base to the pitcher's mound. His first pitch, a ball on the outside. Here's the windup in the pitch. This one taken the other way, a single into right field. Nice hit there for the Pirates. So, runner on first. Biggie surrenders first runner. Now Dylan Salas at the plate for the Pirates. Biggie, the windup, the pitch, a little bit inside there, ball one. This one popped up behind the plate. This one going towards us. It barely scoots in into the first row of the stands. We nearly had one hit us up here, so foul balls aplenty in this game. A 1-1 count now on Salas, and Biggie checks over the runner at first. Biggie's pitch is taken deep to right field, going back, and that one is going to be fair ball, but over the fence, so a ground rule double. And whoa, wait, what is going on, folks? There is some confusion. I believe that one of the runners may have, I believe that was a fair ball. The umpires are deliberating right now. A lot of disagreements. So the runner is not going to be called out. They thought he had overlapped. They thought Salas overlapped him, but there's still more confusion to be had. I don't even know the call on that one, folks. It appeared that Salas hit it deep. It bounced fair. It was a fair ball, but it bounced over the fence. So therefore, it should be called a ground rule double, which means that the two runners would be on second and third. But there's some dispute as to whether the two runners overlapped each other, maybe ran out of the base path, something of the sort. Refs are still talking it out. Dylan Poulsen a little upset with the call, as are many Riptide defenders. Jogging out now to warm up in the pen for the Riptide, Mitch Andrews. Umpire still talking it out. A lot of confusion here, folks. We thank you for sticking with us here. Keith DeMolder here for the OC Riptide Baseball Network. Here from Concordia, breeze starting to pick up. We're in the top of the 7th inning, a 2-1 game. Riptide on top by 1. Hunter Biggie in the pitch, and there was a hit taken deep to right field, nearly a home run, but it bounced out of the reach of the right fielder, Miranda. There's still a lot of discussion happening in the infield. We have the live stream, so maybe we'll go back and watch it again. Umpires were watching whether it was fair or foul. I'm actually watching the replay right now just to see exactly what happened. So Salas hits it deep, and he nearly passes the second runner, but doesn't. It was pretty close there, but he didn't actually pass the runner. I don't think. Maybe the second runner went out of the base path, and they're going to call him out. So they're going to send him back to first base. Very odd dealings right now. So very interesting turn of events. What should have been a ground rule double, men on second and third situation, is now a redo of plays, and the Inland Valley coaches are not happy about that one. Biggie keeping his arm fresh, throwing some pitches to Uhl, and this is going to be a play long disputed after this one. Nevertheless, a 1-2 count, and third base coach for the Pirates not happy about that call. Maybe a wrong call on the field. It looked like a ground rule double second and third situation, but they're going to replay the at-bat right now. 1-2 the count here on Salas. Runner still on first, no outs. Biggie with the pitch, that one outside, ball 2. Two the count. Poulsen the pitch. This one taken, foul ball, and ranging over, not able to make the play. On the run, Wagaman, and Wagaman's had a couple of foul ball opportunities, but unable to turn the motor on. So that one falls innocently to the dirt. Two count it remains here on Salas. Biggie from the stretch. Here's the pitch. A ground ball right side over the head there of Rosender and into left field. The throw cut off by Proctor. So a runner on third, incidentally, but off a single. Salas on first, Lopez on third. So a first and third situation here for the Pirates. Selena now at the plate, and I think that's going to do it for Biggie. A meeting at the mound. Glenn Walker out to talk. So an interesting turn of events, folks. A ground rule double called off, and now a single with the runner going to third. No outs remain here. Top 7, 2-1. Riptide still on top. Two-one the count. Excuse me, 2-1 the score, my apologies. And this ball gets past Uhl. A runner now gonna score, and this game is tied up at 2. A wild pitch from Biggie, and that one getting past Uhl to the backstop. So the Pirates have tied this one up 2 apiece. Runner advancing to second there, Salas. Salinas still at the plate. 1-0 the count on Salinas. Pitch in there, strike. Biggie to wind up the pitch. That one fouled off the leg of Salinas. So 1-2 now the count. A reminder, no outs in this inning. Pirates able to put one on the board off a wild pitch. Salas at second, Salinas at the plate. Biggie still on the bump for the Riptide. The wind up the pitch. That one on the outside part. 2-2. Biggie sets. And the 2-2 delivery. This one fouled right side. Rosender with the catch to retire the first out of the inning. One away here. Couple arms getting warm in the Pirate pen. Biggie gets the man to ground to second. Poulsen with the long throw, dug out by Rosender at first. A nice play for the second out. So Poulsen, a big boy and a big arm right there, able to get the out at second. Runner at third, however, so Pirates still threatening. Biggie with the pitch. That one gets the top right corner, strike one. Biggie sets, runner at third. The windup in the pitch. That one a little bit inside. Called ball one. Once again, we'd like to thank you for joining us here on the OC Riptide Baseball Network. Keith DeMolder live here from Concordia. Biggie with the pitch. That one fouled off Uhl. Second foul off Uhl's head this game. And 1-2 the count. This one a check swing foul. A fair ball popped up though, right field. Catch made there, Miranda. So now we're going to head to the bottom of the seventh inning. This is a tie game, folks. Tied between the Inland Valley Pirates and the OC Riptide. Riptide coming up to take their swings. Welcome back, folks. OC Riptide taking on the Inland Valley Pirates. Phil Steering up to bat for the Riptide. A 2-2 game after a very interesting last half of the inning. The Pirates able to score one after a wild pitch from Hunter Biggie. So now, up at the plate is Phil Steering trying to reclaim this lead. The windup and the pitch, this one outside. 1-1 the count. Steering with a very old-time batting stance. Rocks back and forth, and he fouls this one off back towards us. One and two now the count on Steering. Has to protect the plate here. Multiple pitchers getting warm for the Riptide. The windup and the pitch, and Steering sends this one to third base. Play made in time. 1 out. Steering retired early. Aaron Greenfield up to bat with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. The windup and the pitch. Greenfield pops this one up. Shallow left. Play made there by Salinas. So with 2 away, Hunter Biggie can pitch and can hit. Now stepping up for the Riptide. Riptide getting balls in play, but either popping them up or hitting them right to fielders. Biggie watches that first pitch in there. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1 delivery. Biggie checked, and that one is strike anyways. 0-2 the count. And the 0-2 pitch. Biggie swings and misses. So now we're going to go to the top of the 8th inning. Time ticking down for both teams to get this W. 2-2 the score after 7. We now head to the top of the 8th. All tied up. Ray Levo up to bat for the Pirates. 2-2 the score here, top 8. Hunter Biggie still in for the Riptide, and going down to play some pitch and catch is Braxton Smith and Mitch Andrews. So Smith could be coming in for the 9th. Biggie's first pitch, a little high in the zone there, 1-0. A decent-sized crowd on hand here at Concordia. About 50. We thank them for supporting the Riptide all year long. Second pitch there, in for a strike, swinging. 1-1 the count. Biggie, the wind up, the pitch, that one outside, ball 2. Biggie, one of many Ivy League players on this Riptide squad. Jacob Rosender the other. The 2-1 delivery fouled off behind the plate. So 2 strikes now here for Biggie. A breezy day here in Irvine. I want to say about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Wind blowing from left to right. Biggie with the 2-2 pitch. That one swung on and missed. Strike 3, Hunter Biggie with the first out of the inning, a K. So 1 out here. Alberto Vargas stepping up to the plate for the Pirates. Biggie wants a new ball. So righty on righty action. Biggie from the windup and the pitch. Vargas fouls this one off right side. Running out of room there is Rosender, and he's unable to make the play. Nevertheless, 1 strike here on Vargas. 2-2 score. Top of the 8th. Biggie, the windup, the pitch. That one down in the zone there, ball 1. Biggie with the 1-1 delivery, swung on another strike on Vargas, so he's going to need to protect here. 1-2 the count. Biggie exhales and throws. Fouled off behind the plate. Vargas staying alive. Biggie looks for the signs. He gets it from the windup. The pitch. This one fouled off right side. Rosender appears to have enough space. He makes, so he doesn't make the catch. Rosender had some space, but just lost it in the sun. The sun, a big factor here at this field. 1-2, the count remains. Vargas at the plate. Biggie on the mound. Biggie rocks back and forth and fires that one inside. Strike 3 called. Vargas just frozen on that one, so 2 straight strikeouts for Biggie here on the top of the 8th. Now Isaiah Carrion at the plate for the IV Pirates. Biggie settling down nicely. Could take this one into the 9th. Here's the pitch. Carrion fouling that one off right side. More fans streaming in here. Biggie, the windup, the pitch. This one bouncing off the plate. Out of play. 1-1 the count. Carrion stepping back into the box. Biggie with the 1-1 pitch. That one catches the outside corner. 1-2. Riptide keeping this one close all game long. Pirates able to come back after down a run. Biggie, the pitch, that one in the dirt. Trying to get Carrion to swing. No dice. So deuces wild here in the top of the 8th. 2-2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Biggie rocks and delivers. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Biggie with 3 straight strikeouts here in the 8th. And we're now going to go to the bottom of the inning. 2-2 the score. Riptide going to try and take the lead before the end of this one. Will Proctor up to bat for the Riptide. Looking to get on base or even take one out. A 2-2 tie late here from Irvine. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. The Pirates able to come back in the top half of the 7th with a collection of wacky plays. Now the Riptide with a chance to win it. Foul tip, strike 1. Proctor, the University of Georgia shortstop, had a decent freshman year, hitting .241 for the Dogs. The windup and the pitch, and Proctor way out in front of that one, sends it in the parking lot. Foul. As said before, baseball family with the Proctors. His dad played, but also his sister continuing the legacy, also at the University of Georgia too. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. That one outside. Proctor laying off. 2-2 the count. Proctor steps back in. No outs. The windup and the pitch. Proctor able to get a little piece of that one. Pitcher wanting a new ball. The reason being mainly that some balls get scuffed up and changes the velocity and spin. So a new ball and a new pitch. That one hitting Proctor right in the thigh. So Proctor taking his base. And Jacob Rosender now trying to break the tie here. with a troubling year at Brown, only hitting 179. Looking for a little bit more success here with the Riptide this season. First pitch delivery outside. A decent lead taken at first by Proctor. Maybe thinking about stealing the bags. One 0 the count. No outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Perhaps Peterson thinking about some aggressive brace running. Multiple Riptide, though, caught at second and at third early on in this game, so maybe Peterson a little hesitant to send Proctor. Here's the pitch. This one swung on. No contact there from Rosender, and a 2-1 count. As always, we'd like to thank you for joining us here on the OC Riptide Baseball Network. 2-1 here on Jacob Rosender. Runner going. A nice throw from the knees, but not in time. And Proctor fell off the base there for a second, but able to put his foot back on. So the throw there from Vargas just a little bit too late. 3-1 now the count. Runner at second. A nice steal there from Proctor. Hitters count for Rosender. The windup, the pitch, that one outside, and it's ball 4. Gets past the catcher Vargas, and now a runner in scoring position. That Will Proctor, and on first is Jacob Rosender. And just in time for Joey Parente to take his hacks. No outs here, bottom 8. Riptide threatening with a perfect opportunity to put this game away right here. Parente, the lefty. Here's the first pitch offering out of the zone there, ball 1. At first is Rosender. Here's the pitch, and this one swung on and hit to center field. Tagging and going Proctor. The throw is going to be a little bit late. He's able to stand in there. A run scores. Will Proctor able to score there on that sacrifice fly from Joey Parente. And the Riptide are back on top here late. 3-2 the score. 1 out in the bottom of the 8th, and yet the Riptide have more to be thankful for. Cooper Uhl now stepping in with a runner on first, with the potential to add on to this 1-run lead. First pitch in the dirt. Running back to first is Rosender. On deck, Eric Wagaman. One out count, 1 out here, bottom 8. The windup in the pitch, that one outside. Ball 2. Tiger Peterson saying for the Riptide to be smart base runners, they have the 1-run lead. They don't want to lose any other potential runs because of poor decisions. Here's the 2-0 pitch right down the plate, and going back to first, Rosender nearly caught on the pickoff move from Vargas. A ball outside, so 3-0 the count here to Uhl. The windup and the pitch, this one right down the pipe. In there, strike 1. 3-1 the count. 1 out here. Pirates, Riptide. The pitch. Uhl takes this one the other way through the infield for a single. So Uhl on base with the single. Time called, and the Riptide now have 2 on with 1 away. Eric Wagaman hasn't had much success today, but now with the potential to have a successful at-bat with 2 runners on. First pitch, a curve down low, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch swung on and missed there. Nice delivery there. So 1-1 is the count. Wagaman steps back in. 3-2, the Riptide on top barely. With 1 out, here's the delivery. Swung on and missed, an off-speed pitch. Getting Wagaman to fan. 1-2 now the score. Excuse me, 1-2 now the count. 3-2 the score. Runner on first, Uhl. Runner on second, Rosender. Wagaman fouls that one off. So staying alive here. Infield playing double play defense. The 1-2 pitch. This one smacked to left center field. This one could get down, and it does. Multiple bases. Rosender rounding third. And right behind him is Uhl. Uhl electing to stay, and he's going to be tagged out at third. So Rosender thought that one could have been caught. He's going to score, though, on the play. So 4-2, a stand-up double there for Wagaman, and there was some miscommunication. Uhl following Rosender. He's going to be tagged out at third. So 2 outs, though, here in the bottom of the 8th. A 2-run lead for the Riptide. A nice clutch hit there from Wagaman. David Miranda at the plate for the Riptide. The first pitch outside, thinking about going for it. Instead lays off, ball 1. Wagaman at second. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. And taking a pop-up just out of play there. Ball going into the pen, so a 1-1 count here on Miranda. Won the count, 2 outs, runner on second, 4-2 lead for the Riptide. That one a little bit high and out of the zone. 2-1 now the count. Won the count, and that one in the dirt. Miranda thought about that one, but pulling his bat back at the last second. 3-1 the count. Hitters count, and the pitcher stepping off. Wagaman toying with the shortstop, taking a very aggressive lead. Here's the pitch. Fouled off behind us. Out of play goes that one. So a full count here for David Miranda. Pitcher sets. 3-2. Here's the delivery. Swung on and hit shallow right. This one's going to get in. Rounding third and passing home. Safe in there. And at second goes Miranda. So an RBI double. Eric Wagaman able to score from second. 5-2 now. A 3-run 8th inning for the Riptide. And a great hit there from Miranda, showing why he's such a valuable offensive asset for this team. Pirates shaken up, and Poulsen, he can do a lot of damage. So 2 outs still remain. A nice hit there from Miranda. This 2-out rally from the Riptide could continue. Poulsen, though, swinging at a low one, strike one. Here's the second pitch. This one hit to the right side. A nice play made there, and that's going to end the 8th inning. Last chance here for the Pirates. A great inning from the Riptide. 3 runs thanks to a bevy of doubles from Eric Wagaman as well as David Miranda. Well, now I'm going to go to the top of the 9th. 5-2. Riptide with the lead. To close it out is going to be none other than Baxter Smith. So, folks, a correction. Braxton Smith not coming in. He was warming up a little bit earlier. Instead, the DH turned second baseman turned pitcher, Logan Poulsen, now on the mound. He can throw some heat, though, folks. Don't discount the big man. No outs. First pitch up and in. Ball 1. So last chance opportunity here for the Pirates. Second pitch up in the zone. Poulsen's 2-0. Can't find the zone. Once again, another ball. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. Another high one, and that's going to walk a batter. So up to come Joshua Jones. No outs, runner at first. Jones stepping up to the plate. Poulsen's first. Catches the top corner. Strike one. Poulsen looks back the runner. Here's the pitch. That one upstairs. Ball 1. Once again, we'd like to thank you for joining us here on the OC Riptide Baseball Network. Poulsen throws one down low, and that catches it at the knees. 1-2 now the count here on Jones. Runner at first, no outs, top 9, 5-2 Riptide on top. Here's the pitch, that one in the dirt. Poulsen bringing a lot of heat from the bump. He sets, looks back at the runner and fires. This one is taken to deep right field. It's going to go over the head of Miranda and to the fence. Jones in the second with the stand-up double, and now 2 runners are going to be on here. Peterson most likely going to send someone to the pen to get warm. Cooper up at the plate, and a nice double there from Josh Jones. Peterson calling a no doubles defense. Glenn Walker talking with Poulsen and his defense on the mound. Umpire out to the mound to break it up. So an interesting move here from Peterson. He's going to stay with Poulsen. Poulsen working on the batter. Cooper throws one outside, 1-0 the count. Reminder, folks, still no outs here in this inning. Poulsen throws that one on the outside, and that's taken foul. 1-1 the count. A nice last part of the last inning from the Riptide. They put 3 on the board, so now they're up 5-2. Another foul ball to the right side there from Cooper. So Poulsen up in the count with the potential to get his first K of the game. Poulsen steps and fires, and this one is taken right side. Could it be fair? Ooh, just foul. So that, as the crowd exclaimed, could have been 2 runs right there, but instead, just a strike. So 1-2 now. The count remains on Cooper. Poulsen from the stretch. The pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3. Uhl throws it over to first in time. So Poulsen able to get his first strikeout. And now Salas up to bat. He had a potential ground rule double taken away, and watch his first pitch strike. He got a single, though, later in his at-bats. That one just missed outside. 1-1. Poulsen working quickly. The windup, the pitch, taken foul, out of play. Off the cages, and another 1-2 count here for Poulsen. Trying to close this one out. Top 9. Riptide 5, Pirates 2. Runners on second and third. Poulsen winds the pitch in the dirt. Blocked away there from Uhl. Important for Uhl to block anything away, because if that one gets away, it's a run. Poulsen's 5th pitch out of the zone, so a full count here on Salas. Poulsen winds, fires, that one up in the zone, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases. Tying run on first, and now at the plate is Salinas. Salinas not necessarily a home run threat per se, but could definitely make things interesting. Fouls one off to the right side. It's going to go out of play. 0-1 the count, 1 out still. Could have a game-ending double play right here. Instead, Salinas knocks this one to shallow left center, calling for it and making the catch, the throw right on the dime to Uhl. A nice play made there by Parente. And there's going to be 2 outs here in this game. Pirates down to their last out, top 9, 5-2, Riptide on top. Now, Christian Sott stepping in. If there's ever a grand slam thread, it's definitely him. Slot bringing some power, but Poulsen also bringing power too. Swing and a miss there in the dirt. Strike 1. 5-2 the score. Runners at every base. Defense playing no doubles. 0-1 pitch. This one a grounder to the first baseman, Rosender. He's going to take it, and that's going to end the game. The Riptide getting the 5-2 victory over the Inland Valley Pirates. Logan Poulsen with a nice ending in relief. Got a little bit testy there, folks, but nevertheless, a big win. Riptide win 5-2 after a nice a 3 spot there in the bottom of the 8th inning. Clutch doubles from Eric Wagaman as well as David Miranda. So that's going to bring us to the end of the broadcast. We thank you once again for joining us here on the OC Riptide Baseball Network. Keith DeMolder here from Concordia. We thank you for following all game long and all season long. The Riptide playing a couple of games this week. We'll have the broadcast for you on Thursday. Thanks so much for joining us, and thank you for watching. Riptide 5, Pirates 2.